Your general ineptitude. A notable failure to get your workers back to task has been noted to your file. I wonder what happens if I just kill the what happened? My vending machine profits from the drain time ain't what they should be. My gut thinks whatever they're putting in the mix to try and keep people from going all scrappy, right? Is also making the effects last night. It's no good for my bottom line. The claim is sending some specialists to get these upgrades back to work. I can't give them no chance to figure out what's going on. Well, I hate to break it to you, I figured it out. Kind of. I actually don't know what's going on, but my player does. My character does. If they kill my grifting, I'll never retire. My best bet is to play like an executive and make it seem like Auntie and I are thick as Borst and baked beans. If I can intimidate them enough, they won't look at anything too closely.
The beauty of the corporatist ideology rears its ugly head.
Wish it was my kleptomania give me something all the time. Alright. So I won't steal from you, but I'm just not.
Welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create tomorrow's brands today. I assume you are the... It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule, and is making me look quite the fool. Unsophisticated, impertinent, dim-witted. You'll fit right in with my peons. So,
Oh,
maybe it'll make sense to
so
you
that's how it
when they
is.
babble about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice. And if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences.
I reckon she's got her wires crossed. Basic dignity is what Auntie's Choice promised us when we signed up, so long as we were good at our work. And while we might have faced grave consequences back on Tau Ceti, it was under old management, who were trounced rather thoroughly in the end, I might add.
Nevertheless, here, we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work, and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to.
This is how companies really feel.
Absolutely. These lugs have been positively exalted in the good fortune of rising to their limited station within the meritocracy that Auntie has derived for us.
Living station.
Why? Can you imagine suffering
You
under
mean
the
like
yoke of
classism?
sovereign's rule? Or floundering at the ridiculous direction of those claiming to know the future by way of math? No. Only within Auntie's Choice can these drudges achieve genuine prominence. If they exhibit excessive dedication, you're asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this in... And when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear?
Damn, I should have picked this part.
Well, there's no call for rudeness. It's unnecessary, unprofessional, and distracts us. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to
You're
keeping
selling
revitalized
spoiled
products on the shelf for
food.
consumers hungry for something new. So, The workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second. My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We must resolve this before things get even. They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, Dummy? No, that's not right. Dunce? Dumber. Dumb? If I'm honest, my gaze is purely focused up the ladder, not down it. I am a very important upper, middle, lower manager, and the way I advance that status scantily involves learning the names and faces of my... Their value is in providing their minuscule contribution to this mighty and prestigious corporation. And by providing their
You know, I
maximum
wonder
effort, they allow
if the
me to
execs at
ascend,
Microsoft played
vacate
this game
position, so that one of their
pulled
undistinguished masses
Shorty
can
from
fill it,
Euphoria.
thereby
It's like,
becoming distinguished.
is this play about us? Or this anybody? I wonder if there's an exec playing this game just anywhere. It's like, is this play about us? Probably not. This is why this game came out.
Well, that's all fine and good in your system. But here in Arcadia, it is Auntie's needs we cater to. And right now, her need is you convince Dumley Dunbar to get back to work. I believe he has demands,
You're
but I
not
can't
really
be
in charge
bothered to
here.
remember what they were.
I'm here to
They
take
all
care
have the
of
generous terms
your
Auntie
problem.
offers, and so are
Like,
egregious
really?
and should be rejected. You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation so everyone can get back to work. That clear? Yes, well, I'm sure you'll manage. Best of luck to you. Remember, to us.
I'm not breaking the strike. The plan in my head. Yeah, I shouldn't even take any of this. This might be spoiled. Who's the leader?
No more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors!
That's actually crazy. They lock the bathroom doors.
Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days!
12 hours, damn. See, I know that these people come 12 hours a day.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business. Settle my complaints? How exactly you planning that?
Maybe.
Auntie's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is, poor... remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right, that. We need better hours, free stims, and the ability to relieve our...
They work 20-hour shifts, which require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour... It is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties. No, I'm just a fellow underling suffering the corporate grind who saw the plight of these poor folk and needed to help them make a fair and reasonable deal.
That's right. Leo has been an absolute wealth of what's what. Without him, we would still be toiling
Under the yoke of oppressive undervaluation due to monstrous mismanagement.
Right, that.
Oh, he's with Spacer's Choice. Oh, he's trying to undermine Auntie Cleo. I'm all for it.
Me? Why, my only motivation is...
Now hold it right there. We aren't here to talk about Leo. We're here to talk about what it's going to take to make us get back to work. Right? Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning. Thank you for your trying. I don't know if we'll get it all, but...
If she doesn't do this, I'm gonna kill her.
No rest and no downtime. We couldn't pay
Like, I'm gonna shoot her in the head. If she doesn't listen to my demands, I will kill her.
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return? So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets? To be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays? They want to relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Somewhere? That actually explains the odor in storage room 3.
You're an idiot.
Imagine that they might be... I'll get the door up. What more do they want? 12-hour? Are they mad?
I know that's probably not gonna happen even with shit, so...
Lounge around the facility?
If there's a way we can negotiate for, maybe 14, 16...
I am frankly disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud. A lunch break, you say? I suppose that might be a compromise I could make. It would still be a black eye on my sterling reputation, but at least it would get them back to work. All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want? Free? Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy. And more work means more profit. More than enough to cover the cost of the stims. I see your angle now, and it certainly is a shrewd one. You are Auntie's material for sure. Done. Is there more they ask? Very good.
Something like this just before Auntie's Choice took over Tau Ceti. Didn't end well for the bosses, I'll tell you that.
Others get the exact same pay.
Yeah. Glad I didn't end up Should be breaking the strike.
Hello again. Do you have news for us about that's as fine a place to start as any? What did that tyrant have to say for us? Well, I can't begin to tell you what a relief that is. By which I mean, that's great news. It'll be such a load off. A most promising development. She willing to see reason? Free? Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. You're a miracle worker. What's next? Excellent. What progress have... I suppose it's better than nothing.
It's the best I could do.
You have done exceptionally well by us, my new friend. With these new conditions, we'll return to work with vigor.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to afford my hair cream now, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her ankles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's choice at all.
Yeah. I was starting to have the same thought.
It don't matter. All that matters is my working conditions have just improved mightily. Thanks to you, stranger. Now, if you'll excuse us...
I would have done more for you,
we'll get
friend.
back to work.
You did these folk a good turn, Commander. Good luck. We'll be seeing more of these negotiations across Arcadia. Bosses will just have to live with it.